to Dark Knight Films Reviews and another classic movie night. Tonight, I will be reviewing King Kong, released in 1933. Directed by Merian C. and Ernest B. Schoedsack. From a script by James Flavin and Ruth Rose. Starring Fay Wray, Robert Armstrong, Bruce Cabot, Frank Reicher, Sam Hardy, Victor Wong, and James Flavin. Now, this is a very old film, but very, very impressively done for at the time. They could have easily went with a monkey suit to play Kong in this film, but they decided to do it with stop motion animation, and they picked the perfect guy to do that with Willis O'Brien. He was an effects wizard when it came to this stuff. I mean, he was right on par with Ray Harryhausen in a way. So, he is excellent with his effects in this. I mean, they may look dated now when you look at Kong in this film, but for the time period, you can just imagine how scary it must have been for an audience seeing this on the big screen, where this ape is fighting these prehistoric creatures, and the creatures are so well done. I love the scene where Kong fights the T-Rex and everything, and then ends up tearing his jaws apart and everything, and just plays with his jaws after he kills him and everything. I mean, that was such an epic moment in this film, and it was so well done with the stop motion animation. And the way that they melded it with the live action characters was very, very well done for the time period. Like I said, today you may look at it and you may go, oh, that's dated effects. Well, yes, it is. But think about it at the time. I mean, it blew people's minds, the effects in this film. With the human cast, we have Fay Wray, beautiful, as the character of Ann Darrow. And she was so likable as this character, and it really made me want to see other films with Fay Wray when I seen her in this, because she is just so beautiful and so talented as far as how she makes you get on her side with this character. Very well done in her role. And then you have Robert Armstrong as the character of Carl Denham. Now, other versions of this film, as I mentioned in my review for the 76 version, this character, or a variation on this character, was played as complete assholes or pricks. But Robert Armstrong plays him as just a man on a mission, and he really will just go to extremes to get what he wants. He's not a really bad guy. It's just he doesn't know how to curb his enthusiasm when it comes to these things. So, but he means well. And, you know, that makes the difference for him, because he's more likable than most of these other variations on this character in later films. And then you have Bruce Cabot as Jack Driscoll, the love interest to Fay Wray. And he's so-so. I mean, he's not bad, but nowhere near as good as the later performance in the same sort of character that Jeff Bridges played. But the rest of the cast in this is fairly good. I mean, they're fine. But these 30s movies, most of the acting in it is not always going to be the best, especially from most of the supporting people and everything. Most of the time, you're going to get your couple of leads are going to be your standouts. And that is sort of the case with this one. I mean, Fay Wray, Robert Armstrong, and to a lesser extent, Bruce Cabot are the ones that stand out pretty much in this film. The rest of the cast are just there, and the rest of the film is driven fully by the stop motion effects work by Willis O'Brien. And then his finale. While I don't think it is as thrilling and as badass as the 1976 version, this version has him climbing the Empire State Building. And that was an iconic building at the time. And it just made that moment so cool when he climbs up there. And it's just so cool how that they put, and I think they did this sequence even better than what they did in his native land on Skull Island. I think when it gets to New York, I think Merian C. Cooper and Ernest Schoedsack do an excellent job with the carnage that Kong is causing in New York. I don't think the finale with him climbing the structure is as good as 76, but I think a lot of that carnage that happens there is equally as good as the remake. But, yeah, this original movie will always hold a special place in my heart, and I think it's one of the better of the old 30s movies, because most of these movies, I will watch them and I'll be like, what was the big deal with this movie? It is boring as hell and the acting is atrocious. But this one, some of the supporting are iffy, but most of the leads are what you're watching in this thing, and you're watching it for basically those groundbreaking at the time special effects. So my final review for King Kong from 1933, I am going to give this film a 9.0 out of 10. Now, as I said in my review for 76, I don't think this is the best version of this story. I think 76 was. But this was the trendsetter, and this was the one that started it all. And I think this could be my second favorite out of the Kong stories. But what do you guys think of the 1933 version of King Kong? Do you agree with my review? Do you disagree? Let me know in those comments down below. And as usual, if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to click that bell icon so you can be notified about future videos just like this one. And while you're by the subscribe button, click that join button and become a Dark Knight fan. As a Dark Knight Fan Plus member, you have access to an area on the channel right now where you can request a movie, TV series, or ranking video of your choosing. And when that video goes up, it will go up for all Plus members prior to it going up on the schedule for all other subscribers. So if you want to get interactive and help me to get more movies, TV series, or ranking videos on this channel that I might not normally cover on this thing, become a Plus member. Well, that's the end of another Comedy and Drama Night. If you missed last week's Comedy and Drama Night, check out the link above. Or if you missed any of the videos during Comedy and Drama Night, check out this playlist and get caught up on anything you've missed.